introduce Zach Capps for those that do not know this fine Beach Grove graduate. And he and the Indian Farm Bureau sponsors our Somebody Extra Award. And we just think this has been a very, very positive for our community and our school corporation. So, Zach, do you want to make any opening comments or anything?
It's awesome, just giving back to everyone and seeing all the familiar faces. And it's just awesome to be back here as well.
Great. So our first recipient from Porter Park is Sheila Davis. Sheila, come on up. Sheila brought her family along as we sing. And you guys say a few words, followed by your speech. You have it ready, right? Okay. And so these comments are from various people on the nominated our recipients this evening. Sheila has to be one of the most patient people I have ever met. Each day she deals with excited kindergarten and first grade students who are trying to navigate the lunch line as quickly as possible. Sheila tirelessly cleans up spills and patiently gets new trays for kids when they drop their food on the floor. What an amazing woman. There's been many times Central Elementary, Madonna Hoseler. So we have a few words to say, and a speech is optional on your part. Madonna is truly an exceptional person who goes above and beyond every day. She's a calming presence in our school for both staff and students. She loves, loves, loves her students. Every day she stands at the front door to greet our students with a smile and a kind word for everyone. It's a great way for our students to start their day. Madonna fills many roles at Central, from teaching reading intervention groups, working the mindful moment room, eating breakfast with students, and participating in numerous after-school activities. There's just nobody as special as Madonna Hoseler. Madonna, congratulations.
Thank you very much. It was just a big honor to be part of it. I appreciate it.
Thank you. And I'll get out of the way.
If we can just pause for a second. I know there's a family that just came in. There's a table here up front.
And then before you leave all the extra special award winners, I want to take a group shot over here. So before you all leave, make sure that you see me over here.
South Grove, Beth Walker. Beth Walker is an outstanding teacher. Beth teaches science and social studies and also serves as a South Grove instructional coach, as a mentor. She's amazing. She has a way with our sixth graders. She jokes with them, laughs with them, gives them gentle reminders when they need to make better choices, like all sixth graders need to. Beth is deserving of the Somebody Extra Special Award because she is always there to lend a hand and a listening ear. Beth Walker. Beach Grove Middle School, Lee Lice. Now, Lee's already told me she's not going to make any comments, so I'm not going to ask. So she made that very clear. Lee wears many hats. It doesn't matter what hat she wears, she always has the students' best interests at heart. Lee goes above and beyond and truly cares about the students and their needs. Even in the toughest of situations, Lee will look at all the angles and find a positive solution. She's also the caregiver and owner of Gracie. Gracie's our middle school therapy dog. Lee spends countless hours and months taking Gracie to training classes and bringing her to school. Lee is an amazing, caring, and intelligent person who's passionate in her role of helping our middle school students. Lee Lice. Beach Grove High School, Ryan Williams. Ryan is our Plato supervisor, which is online instruction for our kids, and he's also our head wrestling coach. Ryan just spends countless hours working with our youth kids across the board, and it was great to see Ryan and all his wrestlers come out a few weeks ago. We honored Bill Bain and what they did. And, again, Ryan, I want to thank you publicly for what you did and what you did then. Ryan is always willing to help the other students and staff at Beach Grove High School in any capacity where he is needed. Ryan is a tireless worker, spends many hours outside the school day working with our wrestlers and any other student that needs help. Not only does he spend a lot of time with our students, but often his own money to ensure our young people are taken care of. Brian, we appreciate your efforts. Any comments?
I just love the community. I love giving back. I'm an alumni, so it's just dear to my heart.
Great. Thank you very much.
Oh, got it.
Transportation Department, Kevin Kennedy. Kevin. Kevin always does an amazing job. He does his own job, drives a route, or serves as a bus monitor when needed. And he helps out in the garage in many areas. He's always respectful, even though he always has a lot on his plate. He's still there for when we need him in all capacities. Every day when he leaves, he tells everyone, have a safe route. Kevin Kennedy.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Appreciate it. And we have one more, so you need to stay right here. So, Steph, I think you need to take some pictures of this one. So we have an extra special award winner in Melody Stevens. And her family's here. And hopefully we kept the secret so that she didn't know you guys were
I
coming.
did not know.
That's really good. I feel blessed on this one. Melody was the school board president when I was hired 11 years ago, and she said she likes to boss me around. Well, she did for about 2 or 3 years. She was my boss as the school board president. But Melody works extremely hard for our districts, our parents, our students. She's extremely dedicated to our school and our school community. She does a wonderful job with the Hornet Blast. She does so many things that go above and beyond for the 5 schools. She's kind of the silent worker behind the scenes. And with everything going on in the news as of late, we've had a lot of communications. In fact, she was on vacation and a nice warm climate. I think we talked about every day
Yes.
about some topic related to school community relationship. Her positive attitude is contagious. She works with the Education Foundation as her executive director, and then she's also our director of communication. So she's doing 2 jobs simultaneously. And I think we get the best bang for the buck from the director of communication. But again, she's so positive. She does a great job of sharing all the wonderful things going on at South Grove and all the other schools. You know, Ryan Morgan talked about how grateful he is, what she does for our teachers and our students and our community. And just on a personal note, Melody, you're kind of behind the scenes person to me, and I just appreciate your advice and your dedication, what you do for our kids and our community. And we talk all the time, we're close to the same age. I think, I don't know if I'm a few months later, but I just hope she doesn't retire before I do. So Melody Stevens, any comments? Now it's good to get her.
And I really appreciate all of you as parents and teachers and staff about all that you do for our kids, and it's so wonderful. I get as much out of our class as I hope that you do, because it's a real privilege to be able to do it every week and talk about all the great teachers, staff, students, and families that we have. So I feel that's a real treasure. So thanks.
And here's the Something Extra Award for dedication and commitment to our students, staff, and community. Melody Stevens.
You get over here too. Now I need to take a picture.
We'll let the paparazzi kind of over here in the corner.
Everybody, can you come over here that just got this so we can take pictures?
Well, to continue the theme of celebrating greatness, we will move on to our building reports, and more importantly, our students of the month for each of those buildings. And just as we have over here, once all the children have been called up, we will meet for some group pictures, pictures with family, pictures with principals. So please make sure that you stay around and get the pictures taken, and we'll celebrate the young people. We'll begin with our big kids this year. So we'll start with Dr. Walters and the high school.
Good evening, welcome. Just a few things to share. This is definitely testing time. We gave the ASVAB, ACT, ISTEP, and SAT in the last 2 weeks. We hosted successful parent-teacher conferences and our 8th grade parent meeting. Jubilaires is doing well and hopefully traveling, but perhaps not. Champions Together, we hosted with Triton when we were away at Triton. Just a fantastic evening to watch those students. And then congratulations to our spring play, Bed of Thorns, and all of our students that participated and watched that. It came together in the end and it was really, really good. We're transitioning a little bit from winter sports to spring sports, but we obviously hope that people can join us at regionals this Saturday at Green Castle to watch our boys win. With that being said, can Selena Hulse join me, please? Selena is joined here with her family. She's a 10th grader at Beech Grove High School, and I didn't get to get anything beforehand because I was talking to Mr. Gearhart. Do you want to share anything after? So we congratulate Selena. They always get to know who they were nominated by once they get here. So this comes directly from Mr. Smith. And he says, Selena has exhibited outstanding leadership both in and out of the classroom. Her work ethic out in the community and inside the school is excellent. She's been an excellent role model to her peers, and she represents Beech Grove High School very well.
Thank you, Dr. Walters. Our next will be Mr. Morgan from Beech Grove Middle School.
a couple of updates in the building. Our academic team had a successful run in the Marion County tournament, making it to the Elite Eight. They had a good year of being right around 500. We will be wrapping up our winter sports season with a lot of success. Our wrestling team had 3 conference champions. And most recently, our running club participated in the Donut Dash. That was a 5K. It was very productive for them. They actually took the most students to that race, which helped fund for all of our schools $250 for each school for Teacher's Treasure. So a really good job with Ms. Kester, Ms. Keeley, or Mr. Keeley, and Mrs. Webster with that. Fiona, would you like to come up? Fiona Keenan. As teachers, we recognize that each of our students possess unique gifts and talents which can be appreciated and cultivated for future success. Occasionally, we encounter a special student who exemplifies excellence in their approach to all things. It is one such student that Beechgrove's 8th grade math and science department would like to honor this month, Miss Fiona Keenan. Fiona epitomizes the traits that future leaders embody. She supports her school and shows pride and school spirit through her involvement in a variety of extracurricular activities. Laughing often, she always greets classmates and teachers with a warm smile, kind words, and respect. Showing an ability to recognize and a willingness to meet needs beyond her own. Fiona is quick to step up and provide assistance to others. Fiona's approach to academics is one of diligence and commitment. She takes responsibility for her own educational outcomes. Being actively involved and engaged, she asks probing questions, prepares consistently, and completes her tasks with conscientious effort. In class, she is quick to roll up her sleeves and get to work, conducting herself with excellence of character and calm coolness. Fiona leads her classmates by example. Fiona, thank you for your hard work and your effort. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Morgan. A donut dash, I think I did. Our next building is South Grove Intermediate, and Mrs. Reed.
Good evening. Last Friday, South Grove held its annual talent show. We had 21 acts with 27 students performing, and the school got to watch it during the day, and then we had a packed house Friday night with parents, family, and friends coming to watch our little stars shine. And I wanted to thank Mrs. Kelly Agee and Mrs. Amanda Norton. They auditioned the students, they practiced with the students, they encouraged our young stars, and it's just a really sweet little night for students to be able to get on stage and show their talent. So I'll let y'all know when that happens next year, because you'll want to be there. And tomorrow night, our 6th grade band and choir will be performing at Beech Grove High School beginning at 6:30 p.m. I wanted to thank Mr. Josh Goodman, our band director, and Mr. Chad Barton, our choir director, for directing and encouraging our little musical, our students in their musical pursuits. So if you don't have anything tomorrow night, come on over to Beech Grove High School for that. And last Friday marked the end of the third 9 weeks, which I know I can't believe. So report cards will go home this Friday. So if you don't receive a report card, get in touch with your child's teacher because they will be bringing them home. And I would like for Haley Trimble to come up and join me. So this is Haley Trimble. She is South Grove Student of the Month. Haley is a 6th grader and she is the daughter of David and Jody Trimble, who are here tonight. Haley, as I look back over her school records, has had straight A+ in behavior since her very first day of school. How about that? Straight A+. Mr. Conley, her teacher, says Haley is one of the most polite 6th grade students he's ever met. She's always doing what is expected of her in all circumstances. She overcomes a lot of obstacles and still comes in each day and tries her very best. He is glad to see that she's being recognized. And Mrs. Agee says Haley Trimble is the best, capital letters, choice for South Grove Student of the Month. She is the ideal classmate and student. She's kind, generous, helpful, intelligent, talented, and creative. She misses having her in class this year because Haley's in choir. She doesn't have Mrs. Agee this year. But yet every time she sees her in the hallway, Mrs. Agee says, my world just lights up. Congratulations on this great honor, Haley Trimble. I'm so proud of you, and I know all the staff at South Grove agrees with that. So congratulations, Haley.
Thank you, Mrs. Reed.
You're welcome.
Ms. Cotter from Central Elementary.
Thank you. Just a few updates. Last week we had a successful Read Across America week. One of the highlights that we did is a door decorating contest. We got to see the teachers' creativity shine as they decorated their doors, and then a lot of the students helped out with that too during community circles. So that's really something neat to check out. We also had a lot of parents and community members come and read to our classes, and the children absolutely loved it. So next year we're going to continue that, and I'm going to extend that to you guys next year if you'd like to join us. On Thursday of this week, we have our annual math night from 6 to 7 in our gymnasium. Our theme is March Madness, so you will see your teachers dressed in basketball attire. I'm going to pick a favorite jersey. We'll have prizes, snacks, and then math games. Next Tuesday and Wednesday are very important at Central. Our third graders will be taking the iRead free exam. Everyone is very prepared. It'll be great. We just want a good night's rest, making sure that all our kids get to school on time, and they are more than prepared. So that will go wonderfully. Also next week, we will be doing College Go Week. So students will learn about different colleges, as well as be discussing their future plans in community circle. So it should be fun seeing all that red and white for you. Nobody will laugh, just kidding. If you could join me in welcoming our Student of the Month, Brady Woman. Go on. So Mrs. Wolf shared that Brady is a wonderful choice for our Student of the Month. She said that you are respectful, responsible, a good listener, and always kind. Mrs. Etter, our music teacher, described Brady as a quiet presence in the classroom. She said he's a good example for other classmates as he typically shows respect and responsible behavior without being asked to do so. Brady works well in all settings, including small group and with partners. Mrs. Etter said, Brady blew me away with his work on rhythm instruments during the last 9 weeks. He is a great choice for this honor. Mrs. Beckman, Brady's reading teacher, said his focus is incredible and he takes pride in his work. He is a fantastic role model for his peers and is so polite to his friends and his teachers. He is an unbelievable roller skater and he loves reading. Currently, Brady is reading White Fang. Yeah? She said, I am so proud of Brady. I just love this kiddo. Mrs. Pfeiffer expressed that Brady has shown incredible growth in the past 2 years at Central. She said Brady has always been a very sweet and sincere boy, but recently he is letting his personality shine. He is opening up in class discussions, raising his hand to answer questions, and truly coming out of your shell. I love seeing this in him. Brady is smiling all the time, enjoys making others smile, and is overall a pleasure to be around. She says, I hope Brady continues to grow in his education and let his true colors shine because he has a whole rainbow to share with the world. Way to go. We are all so proud of you, Brady, so please join us in congratulating him.
Ms. Cotter. Our final presenter tonight, and just remind her before she comes up that after this we will have our group pictures. So stick around and bring your young person over there to celebrate, get pictures with the principal, get pictures with your family, and of course, anybody else you want in your picture. So It's your time to shine. And to end from Hornet Park, we will go with our lovely and talented Mrs. Probus.
Hi there, good evening. I'm Erin Probus, the principal at Hornet Park, and I'm so glad to be here with you this evening. Normally I like to really share about the wonderful things our teachers are doing for our students, but I'm taking a slightly different spin this evening. Kind of taking the lead of Mrs. Trudy Wolf, our counselor at Central, our student services team, which involves our counselors and homeschool advisors across the district. Oh, good. So, they have been really leading the way the last couple of years of helping us better understand trauma and how it impacts our students. And so we've spent a lot of time understanding that and realized that that also impacts our teachers. And so we've talked a lot about compassion fatigue and the idea of your teachers in this district show up each and every day and they walk alongside the students to work on letters and sounds and reading and math. But with that comes carrying part of the load of student burden. You know, neighbors and friends who have gone through loss and pain and suffering. And so our teachers take that on too because we collectively love your children very, very much. And so when we talk about compassion fatigue, it's like thinking about secondary trauma that maybe our teachers experienced. To think that we wouldn't be effective would be, I've heard the line, of thinking that we could walk through water and not be wet. And so Trudy Wolf has led that kind of mission with staff, and at Hornet Park we're taking another step. We partnered with the Department of Counseling at the University of Indianapolis and board-certified registered art therapist Michelle Itzak, and applied for a grant called Work of Heart, Addressing Compassion Fatigue with Art Therapy. And so we had a kickoff last week, and we'll have 4 additional sessions this spring semester, where through artistic expression and experiences, we're going to help support teachers with compassion fatigue, because we want to be able to be at our best, to bring our best for your children and your students. And so I'm excited for that process, and I'm eager to share with you along the way how we can help our teachers fill their bucket so they can empty into our children. So that is coming. We'll do a session on March 18th, April 15th, May 6th, and May 20th. So special thank you to all of our teachers for walking alongside our students in all ways. All right, and now I get to share about our students, plural, students of the month. I would like to invite our twin brothers, Javen and Drew Brown, to come on up. All right, I want to share a little bit about Javen and Drew Brown. I have a front and back here, and I did bend the rules because we're supposed to have a student of the month. But when twin brothers are both nominated the same month, I think that's worth celebrating both, don't you? And they are certainly extra special boys. So bear with me, I have several comments to read. From Miss Sarah, she says, "We're so incredibly proud of both of you boys. You both have come so far, and your personalities are blooming." From Mrs. Shanahan, who's here this evening. See that beautiful face back there? I feel like I can't quite give it justice because she reads with such emotion, or she writes with such emotion. But it says, "Oh, my sweet Javen Brown, I could not be more proud of you." She says that your smile makes her day, your hugs make her feel so loved. That you, Javen, are a great friend, scientist, artist, and so much more. Even if you do make her smell stinky markers. Thank you for always having a growth mindset, for fluffing her pillow, and that she loves you, Javen Brown. Keep going, keep smiling, keep giving amazing hugs. Javen from Mrs. Schmall, who's also here. She says you are so deserving of this award. You've worked very hard and really made great progress socially and academically. He loves to read, contributes to class discussions, and is always willing to help a friend or go out of his way to help his teachers. He has the best smile, gives the best hugs, and brightens our day. From Mrs. Osborne, also present. I'm so proud of the Hornet Javen has become he's working as a student, but while at Hornet Park. He's worked so hard improving his behavior and his academics.
He is now a Hornet helper. He's responsible and respectful each day, and he melts our hearts. She lovingly refers to you as her sunshine each morning when she sees you. Oh, Drew, let's share about you. Drew's kindergarten teacher even wanted to chime in from last year. She said Drew was, this is Miss Heim, said it took him just a bit to figure out this whole school thing. But you can tell now that he really wants to be at school to learn and be with friends, and she's so proud and ecstatic to hear how well he does in first grade. He just needed a little extra time to decide that school is where we all want to be. He's creative, Drew is caring, he always makes friends easily, and she's so proud to hear him doing so well. From Miss King, Drew, she says that you have truly been such a joy to have in class. He comes in every day with a hug and a smile, and he tries his absolute hardest. He's honest, he is kind, he's a social butterfly, and he has grown into such a sweet and responsible young man. She says she's lucky to be his teacher, and she loves him to pieces. Mrs. McDivitt shares that you're such a joy, Drew, to have in class, that you've grown to be respectful and responsible, and we're proud of you. And for Mr. Osborne, he has something for both of you. He says he's so pleased that Drew and Javen have been selected as our school-wide Students of the Month. You have grown so much over the last year, not only as students, but as fine young men. Drew's smile is contagious, and every time I see it, I want to put a smile on my own face. He says that he enjoys seeing Javen and giving him that fist bump in the hallway. They work hard, and you're becoming little leaders. And Mr. Osborne says to Mrs. Brown, you are doing a great job of raising two fine young men who we love and have truly enjoyed having here at Hornet Park. Our awesome, wonderful Students of the Month, Drew and Javen.
And then if I could have everybody, I need all the students that left first, I'll take group pictures. I'll take it with their principals and then with your families. And then if you have not done already, make sure you sign up on the paper on the front table, because then we'll email the photos to you from tonight, okay? So if I could have you all over here, that would be great.